I'm plugging my heart into a vacuum tube, changing the shape of the emotional cube. I got a high voltage fever in an analog frame, playing a sophisticated neon lit game. The wires are humming with a soulful intent, wondering where all the original electricity went. I've got the mahogany soul and the velvet chords, back when the music didn't need the awards. But I love the way you spark in the middle of the track, bringing the power and the vibration back. It's a beautiful friction, a magnetic pull, making the empty spaces feel heavy and full. It's a chemical reaction, a lightning bolt grace,
a futuristic glow in a vintage style place.
we're crossing the wires
In a rhythmic embrace.
Welcome to the electric vintage machine, the loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
Supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line.
The needle is jumping on the record tonight, igniting a fire with the digital light. I've learned that the energy never gets old, it just needs a brand new story to be told. So
Turn up the volume and let the speakers just moan in the most soulful frequency I've ever known.
I'm sampling the wisdom,
I'm looping the pride, taking the listener on a rhythmic ride. It's a high fashion circuitry, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total amplification to come. We're wired for the beauty, we're built for the grit, in an electric vintage where the pieces all fit. It's a chemical reaction, a lightning bolt grace,
a futuristic glow in a vintage style place.
we're crossing the wires in a rhythmic embrace. Welcome to the electric vintage machine, the loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
Supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line. Feel the spark, light the dark,
leave a permanent glowing watermark.
from the battery pack to the core of the soul. Electric vintage is in total control. Welcome to the electric vintage machine, loudest connection that the world's ever seen. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge.
Supercharged spirit
In a wooden design, electric vintage, crossing the line.
shocking. It's a live kit
Electric vintage,
until the power fades.
metropolitan pain. I'm wearing a future that was written in the past, wondering how the memories were ever built to last. I'm dancing in the flicker of a retro modern glow, watching how the ghosts of the digital ways grow.
I remember when the neon was a brand new kind of light, cutting through the shadows of a lonely city night. But now it feels like home, like a faded old friend, a technicolor story that refuses to end.
And I see the reflection of a 1950s dream in the jagged edges of a laser-colored beam.
It's a high-definition memory,
a fluorescent joy, a sophisticated toy for a girl and a boy.
We're dreaming in the shades that the
circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of our artificial lights across all the fever, jazz, soul surge,
where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
Electric and ancient, a rhythmic design, neon nostalgia, crossing the line.
The jukebox is glowing like a shrine in the hall, while the laser light shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the flash, in the soulful collision and the rhythmic crash.
It's a vintage perspective on a modern day grid, showing the world what the darkness has hid.
I'm checking the voltage on the electric air,
with the scent of the ozone in the wind in my hair.
it's a high fashion longing,
A glamorous hum, waiting for the total recollection to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the gas, in a neon nostalgia that will never let us pass.
there's a high-definition memory,
A fluorescent joy, a sophisticated toy for a girl and a boy.
we're dreaming in the shades that the
Circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light. It's a crossover fever, jazz, soul surge,
where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
electric and ancient, a rhythmic design, neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Where the digital stories begin, from the cathode to the ray to the edge of the soul. Neon nostalgia is in total control. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light. It's a crossover fever, jazz, soul surge,
Where the memory and the battery decide to converge.
electric and ancient, a rhythmic design, neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Glow forever,
Stay bright, kid.
neon nostalgia, until the tube burns out. walking to a tempo that I can't quite find, looking for the heartbeat that I left behind. Every step is a stumble, every breath is a glitch, in a world that is obsessed with the perfect pitch. I'm skipping like a record on a dusty old plate, trying to find a rhythm in a world of hate.
Now listen here, honey, don't you worry about the snap. The finest of the journeys don't need a map. There's a beauty in the fracture, a grace in the flaw, the most honest vibration that I ever saw.
I've played in the pocket and I've played on the edge, between a solid ground and a rocky ledge. It's a jagged symphony, a soulful mistake, the kind of beautiful pattern that we don't want to bake. But finding the music in the silence we break. We're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance in the flickering light. It's a crossover stumble, a jazz-infused crack, taking the soul where there's no turning back.
Fragmented and faithful,
a rhythmic surprise, a broken rhythm where the truth lies.
I remember the metronomes ticking in a row, trying to tell the music exactly how to go. But the soul doesn't follow a straight line rule. It's a wild-hearted student in a velvet school.
It's a vintage imperfection, a soulful design, tracing the path of a jagged edge line.
I'm amplifying the skips until they sound like a beat,
dancing through the debris of a crowded street.
It's a high-fashion chaos,
a glamorous hitch, finding the glory in the digital switch. We're masters of the mess, we're shadows of the song, in a broken rhythm where we both belong. It's a jagged symphony, a soulful mistake, the kind of beautiful pattern that we don't want to bake. We're finding the music in the silence we break. We're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance in the flickering light. It's a crossover stumble, a jazz-infused crack, taking the soul where there's no turning back.
fragmented and faithful,
a rhythmic surprise, in a broken rhythm where the truth lies. Don't fix it, don't smooth it, just take the vibration and learn how to move it. From the crack in the stone to the hole in the soul, broken rhythm is in total control. Broken rhythm, rhythm, feel the glitch. Broken we're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance slip below the level of the sea, leaving a world of a violet mystery. I'm looking at the towers of a deep sapphire, waiting for the stars to start a celestial fire. I'm tracing the horizon with a digital touch, wondering why the evening matters so much.
I've seen the skyline change from a gray to a blue, watching how the shadows give a brand new view. There's a dignity found in the depth of the dive, under the dome of a plum-colored sky.
I've got my coat and a soulful intent,
tracing where the original daylight went.
It's a saturated silence,
A royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature.
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light. It's a crossover horizon, a jazz-infused dream,
Flowing like a river in a moonlit stream.
deep and majestic, a soulful design. Indigo skyline, perfectly divine.
The windows are glowing like diamonds in the dark.
Leaving a permanent, beautiful mark.
I've learned that the glory is often in the shade, in the delicate patterns that the evening has made.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
Turning the asphalt into something so new.
I'm amplifying the purple until it gets thick in an indigo skyline that makes the heart tick. It's a high-definition cobalt base, so letting the saturation take a massive control. Where mirrors of darkness were shadows of song,
In an indigo skyline,
that is a lifetime long.
it's a
Saturated silence,
a royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature.
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light. It's a crossover horizon, a jazz-infused dream,
Flowing like a river in a moonlit stream.
deep and majestic, a soulful design. Indigo skyline, perfectly divine. Pin it deep, keep it wide. There's no more reason for us to hide.
From the cloud to the star,
To the edge of the soul, indigo skyline is in total control.
indigo,
Skyline,
deep as the sea.
we're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light. It's a crossover horizon, a jazz-infused dream,
Flowing like a river in a moonlit
stream, deep and majestic, a soulful design. Indigo skyline, perfectly divine.
so blue,
So deep, kid,
indigo skyline.
until the moon is high. the things I haven't said. The spectrum of colors living inside of my head. I'm standing in front of a giant blank white, waiting for the inspiration to hit me tonight. I got the charcoal for the sorrow and the gold for the joy, a palette of emotions for a girl and a boy.
I've painted my life with the blues and the grays, tracing the patterns of the metropolitan days. But when I see you, the colors get bright, like a masterpiece captured in the morning light. Every line is a lesson, every smudge is a grace, written in the beauty of a weathered face. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky, blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant in velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. I remember the sketches that I made as a child, before the world grew so frantic and wild. But the art doesn't change, it just grows in the depth, like the rhythm of a heartbeat or the taking of breath. It's a soulful expression, a timeless design, drawing the path of a heart-shaped line. I'm adding the texture of the modern-day grit, finding the places where the colors all fit. It's a high-fashion mural, a glamorous stain, turning the struggle back into the rain. We're masterpieces in progress, we're works of the heart on a soul canvas where the melodies start. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky. We're blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. Technicolor sky, from the brush to the paint to the edge of the soul. Soul canvas is taking control. Soul canvas, canvas, paint the truth. We're working on soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole. Just a masterpiece, one for the books, kids. Soul canvas until the paint dries.
a glitch in a world that is obsessed with the perfect pitch. I'm skipping like a record on a dusty old plate, trying to find a rhythm in a world of hate.
Now listen here, honey, don't you worry about the snap. The finest of the journeys don't need a map. There's a beauty in the fracture, a grace in the flaw, the most honest vibration that I ever saw.
I've played in the pocket and I've played on the edge, between a solid ground and a rocky ledge. It's a jagged symphony, a soulful mistake, the kind of beautiful pattern that we don't wanna bake. We're finding the music in the silence we break. We're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance in the flickering light. It's a crossover stumble, a jazz-infused crack, taking us so where there's no turning back. Fragmented and faithful, a rhythmic surprise in a broken rhythm where the truth lies.
I remember the metronomes ticking in a row, trying to tell the music exactly how to go.
But the soul doesn't follow a straight line rule. It's a wild-hearted student in a velvet school. It's a vintage imperfection, a soulful design, tracing the path of a jagged edge line.
I'm amplifying the skips
Until they sound like a beat,
dancing through the debris
of a crowded street. It's a high-fashion chaos, a glamorous hitch, finding the glory in the digital switch. We're masters of the mess, we're shadows of the song, in a broken rhythm where we both belong. It's a jagged symphony, a soulful mistake, the kind of beautiful pattern that we don't wanna bake. We're finding the music in the silence we break. We're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance in the flickering light. It's a crossover stumble, a jazz-infused crack, taking us so where there's no turning back. Fragmented and faithful, a rhythmic surprise in a broken rhythm where the truth lies. Is in total control. Broken rhythm, feel the glitch. Broken rhythm, feel the glitch. Rhythm, feel the glitch. Oh, we're dancing to a broken rhythm tonight, finding our balance in the flickering light. It's a crossover stumble, a jazz-infused crack, taking the soul where there's no turning back. Fragmented and faithful, a rhythmic surprise in a broken rhythm where the truth lies. Offbeat, but on Soul Kid, broken rhythm until the music stops. The shore is a memory that's starting to fade as I step into the blue of the deep arcade. I'm wearing the foam like a lace on my skin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. The salt is a sting, and the water is a weight, waiting for the rhythm of the lunar gate.
I've sailed on the surface and I dived in the deep, searching for the secrets that the oceans keep. But this three-quarter movement has a gravity pull, making every empty gallon feel heavy and full.
I got my compass and a soulful intent, tracing where the original current went. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean walks in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line.
The coral is singing a lament in the hall, while the blue-green shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the swell, in the delicate patterns that the lonely can tell.
It's a soulful perspective on an open door, giving us everything that we're looking for.
I'm amplifying the silence under the waves,
Exploring the depths of the musical caves.
it's a high definition,
Azure-based soul,
letting the repetition
take a massive control. We're mirrors of water, we're shadows of song, in an ocean waltz that is a lifetime long. It's a liquid revolution, a nautical grace, a futuristic glow in an ancient place. We're crossing the tides in a rhythmic embrace. We're dancing in ocean waltz in the spray, watching the land simply drift away. It's a crossover current, a jazz soul surge, where the past and the future decide to converge. Deep and endless, a rhythmic design, ocean walls crossing the line. reaching out to a point of pure light, ending the struggle of the long, lonely night. I'm looking at the boundary where the sky meets the land, with a vintage map and a heart in my hand. The clouds are parting for a final display, as the ghosts of the past simply wither away.
I've walked many miles and I've sung many songs, writing the rhythms and the melodic wrongs. But this is the vista that I've waited to see, the ultimate version of the music and me.
It's a peaceful conclusion, a golden age view, under a canopy of a brand new blue. It's a spiritual distance,
a luminescent
around the very last
sophisticated band.
We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
The curtain is rising on a limitless scene, in the space that exists where the world has been.
I've learned that the journey is a circle of grace, ending right here in this beautiful place. It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused dream, flowing like a river in a celestial stream.
I'm amplifying the hope until it's all I can feel, in a
Final horizon that is actually real. It's a high definition, eternal bass, so letting the magnitude take a massive control, where mirrors of light, where shadows of song, in a final horizon where we both belong.
It's a spiritual distance,
A luminescent
around the very last
sophisticated band. We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align. Look forward, don't look back. There's no more reason for the heart to lack. From the edge of the earth to the core of the soul, final horizon is in total control.
the sun is rising.
We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
We made it.
I'll see you there, kid.
Final horizon.
Into the eternal light. code, the story of a fortune that's yet to be told. The paparazzi flash like a storm in the night, but I'm looking for a different kind of light. Everything is sparkling, everything is sharp, like the frantic strings of a celestial harp.
I've seen the crown jewels and the Vanity Fair, the smell of ambition in the expensive air. But the real treasure is the grit and the sand, the pressure that only the heart can withstand. We're shining like beacons on a
Frozen hill, while the rest of the universe is perfectly still. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind,
leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
I remember when the diamonds were buried in coal, before the refinery took its heavy toll. It takes a long time for the clarity to peak, to find the unique vibration that we seek. I got the scratches of a lifetime on my skin,
but that's where the actual light enters in. I'm turning the friction into a disco ball, reflecting the shadows on the ballroom wall. It's a modern day luster with an ancient core, the kind of shine that they don't make anymore. We're expensive and raw, we're fragile and tough, in a world that can never seem to get quite enough. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
Refract the beam.
This is the substance of a high fashion dream, from the mind to the neck of a beautiful queen, the purest vibration that I've ever seen. And diamond dust, in we trust. Oh, we're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind,
leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old. Shimmer on, shine bright, kick diamond dust until we turn to stars. The sun has slipped below the level of the sea, leaving a world of a violet mystery. I'm looking at the towers of a deep sapphire, waiting for the stars to start a celestial fire.
I'm tracing the horizon with a digital touch,
wondering why the evening matters so much.
I've seen the skyline change from a gray to a blue,
watching how the shadows give a brand new view.
There's a dignity found in the depth of the dive,
under the dome of a plum-colored sky. I've got my coat and a soulful intent, tracing where the original daylight went.
It's a saturated silence,
a royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades
that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light.
It's a crossover horizon,
a jazz-infused dream, flowing like a river in a moonlit stream. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine.
The windows are glowing like diamonds in the dark,
leaving a permanent,
beautiful mark. I've learned that the glory is often in the shade,
in the delicate patterns that the evening has made.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
turning the asphalt into something so new.
I'm amplifying the purple until it gets
thick in an indigo skyline that makes the heart tick.
It's a high-definition cobalt-based soul,
letting the saturation take a massive control.
We're mirrors of darkness,
we're shadows of song in an indigo skyline
that is a lifetime long. It's a saturated silence,
a royal kind of joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy.
We're merging with the shades
that the heavens employ. We're lost in the indigo skyline tonight, fading away from the harshness of the light.
It's a crossover horizon,
a jazz-infused dream, flowing like a river in a moonlit stream. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine. Deep and majestic, a soulful design, indigo skyline, perfectly divine. So blue,
so deep here,
indigo skyline,
until the moon
is high. close against the mahogany wall, listening for a sound that hasn't begun to fall. The air is thick with the scent of expensive musk as the daylight surrenders to the violet dusk. I'm tracing the lace on the sleeve of my dress, waiting for a feeling I can't quite express.
I've lived in the noise of 1,000 loud cheers, but the quiet is what I've learned to value through years. A secret shared in the corner of a dim-lit room, where the flowers of trust are beginning to bloom.
Your eyes are like anchors in a turbulent sea, sharing a silent, deep mystery with me. Barely a breath, lighter than a feather, we're weaving our lonely hearts together. In a world that's screaming, we find our own way. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the air.
The champagne is bubbling without any sound, while the world continues to spin round and round. I've seen the empires built on a boast and a brag, but the strongest of spirits will never once lag. It's the understated power
Of a delicate note, the finest poem that a lover ever wrote. I'm muting the static of the digital age to read the wisdom on your vintage page. It's a soulful surrender to the power of less, a sophisticated beauty in a simple caress. Let the rhythm be hollow, let the bass be light, we're the only ones talking in the city tonight. Barely a breath, lighter than a feather, Tony, we're weaving our lonely hearts together. In a world that's screaming, we find our own way. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the
Hear the velvet,
feel the breeze,
bringing the heavy world down
to its knees.
from the tip of the tongue to the core of the soul.
A satin whisper is taking control. Satin, shh, just listen. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the air. So soft, so quiet, kid, so soft until the morning light. The afternoon is thickening like a jar of honey in a world that's less obsessed with the fast and the money. I'm slowing down the movement of my restless soul, letting the golden hour take a massive control. The air is glowing with a resinous scent, wondering where all the original silence went.
I've seen the seasons harden into a fossilized state, waiting for the rhythm at the garden gate. But this amber vibration has a different feel, something that's ancient, something that's real. It's a sturdy kind of beauty, a weathered sort of grace, trapped in the memory of a beautiful face. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy, a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy. We're preserved in the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness of jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine. The ticking of the clock is buried in the stone, in the most peaceful frequency I've ever known.
I've learned that the treasures are often in the slow, in the way the shadows and the sunlight grow.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view,
turning the old world into something so new.
I'm checking the density
of a musical air, with the scent of the evening and the gold in my hair. It's a high-fashion stasis, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total solidification to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the grain, in an amber rhythm that can't feel the pain. It's a syrup of sound, a translucent joy,
a sophisticated nature
for a girl and a boy. We're preserving the light that the heavens employ. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine. Don't break the seal, don't wake the world. Let the map of the universe remain unfurled, from the tree to the resin to the edge of the soul. Amber rhythm is in total control. We're caught in an amber rhythm tonight. Everything is glowing in a fossilized light. It's a crossover stillness, a jazz-infused bliss, sealed with the warmth of a sun-drenched kiss. Thick and timeless, a soulful design. Amber rhythm, perfectly divine,
just like honey,
so sweet, kid.
amber rhythm.
Until the sun sets forever.